everybody, it's me Charlotte, and today I'm going to show you guys how to knit the Chinese waves stitch. I'm sure you've seen it on YouTube, I'm sure you've seen it on Facebook, but I thought I'd go ahead and show you again. Why not? I love this stitch. It's a 4-row repeat, but it's not a hard 4-row repeat, and it's nice. This one here is done in cotton. I don't know if you can, you're probably not going to be able to see, but there's little like triangle holes, which is actually my favorite part. I think it would make a really nice placemat, even a dishcloth or a washcloth, if you don't mind holes. But can you see like the diamond shape? That is like my favorite part. I just can't get over that. I'm sorry. Okay, this is done in cotton with a regular bind off. I recommend a regular bind off. The good old fashioned run-of-the-mill bind off works perfect for this stitch. This here is done in acrylic, just worsted weight acrylic. And I've actually done the stretchy bind off, which I do not recommend. I just don't like the way it looks, really. But as you can see, it kind of looks like lattice almost, but it has a really neat, I don't know, pattern. I really like this pattern. This is the back side of it. I think this even has a neat little pattern design to it. Nice texture. But yeah, I'm going to show you guys how to do this. It's really fun, easy. It's beginner friendly. Like I said, it is a 4-row repeat, but it's a very easy 4-row repeat to remember. And I think that's all I really have to say about it. Before we get into it though, I want to say thank you for everyone who has subscribed to my channel. It means the world to me. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, you should do so now. And thank you for liking my videos and commenting and sharing my videos. It helps me out so much. You guys don't even know. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you would like to follow me on Facebook, I will put a link in the description below where you can follow me on Facebook, drop by, say hello, leave a picture of whatever it is you're working on. I like to look at those things. So yeah, if you want to follow me on Facebook, that link will be in the description below. Alright, now I'm going to show you how to knit up this Chinese waves stitch. I love it. Okay, like I said, it is a 4-row repeat, but do not be intimidated. It is very easy to remember. First thing you need to do is cast on an odd number of stitches. That sounds easy. So we're just going to cast on an odd number of stitches. I will also leave the pattern in the description below. The 4 rows that you need to know will be in the description box. But it's not hard. I think a lot of you will just have it memorized. Once you see how easy it is, you won't really need to write it down, I don't think. But it'll be there if you need it. Okay, I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, one more for 15. Alright, odd number. Okay, the first row of your 4-row repeat is going to be knit all the stitches. That's easy enough, right? Do you hear that lovely sound? Don't you just love it? No, not so much? Me neither. That's okay though. Alright, we'll get through it, guys. You have to listen to that horrible sound and watch me knit. This is like so fun, right? My goodness. That's okay. We're almost done. We're almost through the knitting part. Ugh. I know, right? Someone had suggested to me that I should use 2 needles when casting on, and it would make that first row a lot less tight, but I haven't done it yet. I'm going to, and thank you for whoever it was who recommended that. I'm going to try it next time. Okay, that was row 1. It's just knit straight across. Row 2 is you're going to knit a stitch, knit the first stitch, and then the second stitch you're going to slip, but you're going to slip it knitwise. And what I mean by that is your working yarn is still in the back where it normally is, and you're going to insert your needle into that stitch as if to knit it, but we're just going to slip it off. And then the next stitch, we're going to knit. The next stitch, we're going to slip knitwise. Next stitch, knit, slip, knit, slip, knit, slip, knit, slip, I actually say that to myself. That's the words that repeat in my head when I'm actually doing this. So yeah, the last stitch will be a knit stitch. Okay, that was row 2. Row 3 is going to be knit all the stitches. I know, right? So hard. I think the hardest part is just knowing what row you're on. So if you want to keep track of your rows, that's not a bad idea. Write down the rows you're on so you don't get lost. Loving that noise. I really am. I need to learn to embrace that noise or get different needles. Maybe I'll invest in some better needles. I have the Chiagu's interchangeable set, but they're circular, and I don't know. Doing these small little samples, I like to just use these DPNs. I don't know, maybe I'll invest in some better needles. Okay, that was row 3. Row 4 is going to be, you're going to knit 2. So the first 2 stitches will be knit. 1, 2, and then you're going to slip a stitch knitwise. So it's slip knitwise, and then knit 1, slip 1 knitwise, knit 1, slip 1 knitwise, knit 1, slip 1 knitwise. And if you ever lose track of where you are, so you don't know if you should knit or slip, if you look on the back of the work here, you can see my yarn is coming from this stitch, not this stitch. So that means I've already slipped my stitch. So my next stitch will obviously be a knit, and then a slip, and then a knit, and then a slip, and then you're going to knit the last 2. And that was the 4 rows. I'm going to turn your work, and you're going to start over. Row 1, 2, 3, and 4. And like I said, row 1 is you knit all stitches. Row 2 is you knit 1, slip 1 knitwise, knit 1, slip 1 knitwise. Row 3, you knit all the stitches. And row 4, you knit 2, slip 1 knitwise, knit 1, slip 1 knitwise, and you end with a knit 2. That is the whole 4-row repeat. When you go to bind off though, you're going to want to bind off when you finish your 4 rows. So the next row, which would normally be your row 1, that is when you would just bind off. And like I said, I would recommend using just the regular run-of-the-mill bind off. Nothing fancy. I'm not too keen on the stretchy bind off for this pattern, but you guys can play around with it and do what you want. And that's it, guys. That's how easy it is. Like I said though, I will put that pattern in the description below if you would like to write it down, or I do recommend keeping track of your rows. And yeah, that's it. So until next time, guys, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so now, and please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. It really does help me out. And if you want to follow me on Facebook, that link will be in the description below as well. Until next time, guys, I hope you all have a super fabulous, wonderful day, and happy knitting. Bye!